Dear friends, welcome back to our channel Back to Classroom. Request you to please subscribe to our channel for more videos on physics and maths. Today we will discuss the basics of coordinate geometry. Let's first start with the number line. We all are familiar to the number line, which is a one-dimensional line with the starting point as 0. If we move to the right from the starting point, we see the numbers are positive like 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on. And if we move to the left from the starting point, the numbers are negative like -1, -2, -3. We can plot any point lying on this line. But how do we plot a point H that does not lie on the number line? To plot the point, we need a two-dimensional plane or the coordinate plane. We draw two lines perpendicular to each other. The point at which the lines intersect is known as the origin or the starting point, similar to the number line. The origin is also the center of both the lines. The line x dash is known as the x-axis and the line y dash is known as the y-axis. Similar to the number line in the x-axis, the starting point is 0 and as we move to the right, the points are positive like 1, 2, 3 and the points to the left are negative like -1, -2, -3. Similarly, on the y-axis, the starting point is 0 and as we move up, the points are positive like 1, 2, 3 and as we move down, the points are negative like -1, -2, -3. The position of the points are represented in the manner x coordinate, y coordinate. X coordinate is also known as the abscissa and the y coordinate is also known as the ordinate. And the origin O is represented by the point 0, 0. Now let's come back to the point H. How do we calculate the coordinate of point H? From point H, we drop two perpendicular lines on the x-axis and y-axis respectively. The perpendicular lines crosses the x-axis at point 3 and the perpendicular line on the y-axis crosses the y-axis at point 2. So the point H can be represented on the plane as 3, 2. Let's understand the concept of quadrants. The two axes divides the plane in four equal infinite quadrants. They are represented in Roman numbers and move in anti-clockwise direction. So the upper right hand corner of the graph between the positive x-axis and the positive y-axis is known as quadrant 1. Both the coordinates of the point lying on the quadrant are positive. The upper left-hand corner of the graph between the negative x-axis and the positive y-axis is the quadrant 2. X coordinate of the point in this quadrant are negative and the y coordinate is positive. Lower left-hand corner of the graph between the negative x-axis and negative y-axis is the quadrant 3. X coordinate of the point lying in this quadrant are negative and y coordinate is also negative. Lastly, the lower right-hand corner of the graph between the positive x-axis and negative y-axis is the quadrant 4. X coordinate of the points lying in this quadrant are positive and the y coordinate is negative. Let us plot some points on the plane and understand in which quadrant they lie. Let's take a point A. X coordinate of this point is 3 and the y coordinate is 2. Since both the coordinates are positive, it lies on the first quadrant. Now let's take another point B. X coordinate of the point is -3 and the y coordinate is 1. So the point lies in the second quadrant. Now the next point is point C. The x coordinate is -3 and the y coordinate is -2. So the point lies in the third quadrant. Now let's take another point D with x coordinate is +3 and the y coordinate is -1. So the point lies in the fourth quadrant. Now let's plot another point E with x coordinate plus -5 and the y coordinate is 0. Since its y coordinate is 0, so it lies on the x-axis. And the last point is point F with x coordinate as 0 and the y coordinate as 4. Since its x coordinate is 0, so the point lies on the y-axis.